After a month of consolidation, Bitcoin finally broke below our support zone and now we are retesting it. The whales are selling their Bitcoins, which I will be updating in this video. They are sending USDT to derivatives exchanges in terms of probabilities. This will be used for shorting, and I will be discussing some technical and also fundamental analysis of Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So if you are ready and you want to get to know with the highest probabilities what will happen next in the crypto markets, let's get into it. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from MyCryptoParadise and we are looking at Bitcoin on 4-hour time frame. This is the ascending channel you know from our previous videos. It got broken to the downside, then we get the retest, which is a trigger for an entry if you are trading ascending channels, and then we ride it down to our sell target. If you are looking at MyCryptoParadise website and you have read our article about ascending channel, this was an textbook example what happened on Bitcoin, how to trade ascending channels. So we hit the last sell target, as you can see right here from the start of the channel, and then Bitcoin started to bounce back to our previously medium time frame support zone, which is this one. But from the previous video you already know this is now turned into a resistance, and this medium time frame resistance zone is built from Fibonacci retracement levels, and it in the past worked like a structure liquidity pool, so you understand how extremely important this zone is. And just recently, yesterday, we have closed a weekly candle below it. As you can see right here, the weekly candle slightly but got closed below our zone right here. So this just adds to the probabilities that the continuation is gonna be in a bearish manner, which we will be talking about in a minute, where we expect Bitcoin to go. But this is not all. The weekly candle just adds up to our bearish probabilities. But if we switch back to 4-hour time frame, we take a look at the MACD indicator and we can actually see that the blue line is crossing the red line, and this is from the past performance extreme bearish signal. As you can see right here, after the cross happened on the price of Bitcoin, what happened after the cross? Few days consolidation, and then boom, we started to break to the downside again right here. What happened with the price of the Bitcoin? Boom, from the resistance here started to reject to the downside, and now we are having the cross once again, and we are once again at resistance right here. So the probabilities are just adding up, ladies and gentlemen. And if you are trading like a professional, you only care about probabilities and where is the liquidity. And now on the social media, the sentiment is extremely bullish, but the technical and fundamental analysis just calling bearish, bearish, bearish. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody calling us crazy. However, you know that from our free Telegram channels, we have been calling the Bitcoin price to drop to $19,550. Then we called for the $29,300, and everything is coming true so far. However, right now, until we can meet our last sell target at $43,000, we still think that on a higher time frame we will need to make another higher low. That means we will need to retest this liquidity zone I will be talking about in a minute, and then after that the Bitcoin will start pushing up. However, right now, if we zoom in back on Bitcoin chart, the bearish price action is going to happen with extreme high amount of probabilities. So lots of people, majority of people now thinks that the price of Bitcoin is actually going to surge to the upside. But ladies and gentlemen, I already talked about how important this resistance zone is, and it's not only resistance of this ascending channel plus the medium time frame resistance, which is built from Fibonacci retracement levels and the market structure. It also is the neckline of an head and shoulders pattern. Look, this is our left shoulder and it's gonna be better visible on a daily time frame. So this is our this is our left shoulder right here. The swing low of the left shoulder is right here, so we can put a box there. Let's put the box right here to the wick of the candle. up to the body of the swing low. Right here, we put the box to the right, we turn it red right now because it already got broken to the downside, as you can see right here with this wick, and now we are trading inside of it. We didn't reclaim it because there wasn't any bullish confirmation about it, so not only we are trading now inside a medium time frame zone right here, but we are also trading in the resistance zone of the bearish head and shoulders pattern. So this is the head and this is the right shoulder, right? This is the neckline of this pattern, which got broken to the downside. As you know, head and shoulders pattern, it's a bearish pattern. In 80% of the times it just ends up with a breakdown, and the target is around the start of this pattern formation, which is right here. Again, as you can see on our website, this is actually a textbook example. So you are waiting for the neckline breakout, then you are waiting for retest, and that is your short entry. Then you are riding it back to the downside, right? So what we are having right now, we had the breakdown, now we are having the retest. Boom, few days of consolidation, and then we are going down with highest probabilities. Let's take a look at our Ethereum signal. As you know from our previous videos, we have been showing you this video signal on Ethereum for the past few days already. Right now it is trading down for around 4%, but it already went for minus 9%. However, this is not our final target, right? So if we take a look at 1 hour time frame, we can actually see that the Ethereum is right now trading inside of an ascending, of a rising wedge pattern. If I chart it just very quickly, this is our ascending trend line right here, another ascending trend line right here, and what it creates, absolutely textbook rising wedge pattern together with a Fibonacci retracement, which is right here, 7618. Right here, let me just put horizontal line at this level so it is very visible for you to see where the price should get rejected and break down from the rising wedge pattern. So we are expecting some consolidation to the upside, and then from this level right here, which is 1850, the price should continue in a downwards pressure, and our targets are again made from Fibonacci retracement levels, and we are targeting around 1680 in a medium time frame, and that should align perfectly with the bearish price action on Bitcoin, which we expect to happen. However, right now we are still need to wait for some confirmation before the price can surge to the downside, take the liquidity here. We need to wait for the whales to start pushing the sell buttons heavily. Right now we already see that the dormant old addresses of Bitcoin, which are owned by big whales, and just recently the one that was buying at 19,000 and selling at around 26,000. By the way, it really seems that this whale is watching our Telegram channel, because this is exactly what we have been doing as well. But this clever whale actually selling their Bitcoins, and then just recently we got an information that larger amount of whales are transferring their USDT tokens into a derivative exchanges. It's all described in our free Twitter account. So basically what these whales are gonna do at the derivatives exchanges with this USDT, well, they will not use it for buying. If they would like to buy, they keep that USDT in the spot exchange, right? However, they are sending their USDT into derivatives exchanges, so there is very high probability again this money will be used for shorting. However, they need also wait for some confirmation to heavily start to short, and the confirmation, the final confirmation, will be once these funding levels start to turn heavily into red, which means into positive numbers, which means more people, extreme amount of retail will be in the long positions. There will once again have opened some over leverage positions, so we are waiting for the sentiment to get extremely bullish right here at the resistance. Then we are waiting for the retail to start opening over leverage long positions. What will happen? The over leverage positions will have some liquidation levels, right? So then what these whales are gonna do, they will start heavily pushing the sell button, and thanks to these liquidation levels, they just need to push a little bit, and then these liquidation levels will actually, by triggering them, close the over leverage long position of the retail, and help the price of Bitcoin to move down very easily, and that is easy money for the whales, right? So if you really want to make money consistently in crypto trading, you need to play the game of survivor, and you need to be riding the waves with the whales, not against them. So practice discipline and trade it smartly. Right now most of the people are just trying to get rich quick, so they are playing with high leverage at these levels. And what is happening? They are getting wrecked with these wicks up and down, and they are losing money. You need to start being more calm, ladies and gentlemen, and let the best probabilities plays to come to you, alright? So that means you always want to have the stop losses as tight as possible and the sell targets as high as possible. Right now the best probability play for a medium time frame, maybe even short time frame, is just very easily place some entry at this resistance level. You definitely want to wait for a bearish price confirmation with some candlestick pattern, then very conservative stop loss can be around here, and you are just riding the Bitcoin down. And I will be talking about the levels, about the targets we are waiting and targeting for right now. So we understand we need to create a higher low, right? So we cannot go below this level, which is 19,550, because if we would go below this 19,550 level, we actually would not be in a bull trend anymore. And as you know, right now we have created that ABC pattern where we are creating higher highs together with higher lows, so we are in a higher time frame bull trend. However, if we would break below $90,550, we would break the high low and we would not be anymore in a bull trend. So we don't want that to happen, and we know that for higher probabilities we will continue to trade in a bull trend because of the probabilities I've been sharing with you in the previous video, aka the megaphone pattern. Just go and watch the previous videos and you will exactly know what I'm talking about. Just very quickly right now, there is a very low probability we will break below this $19,550, but we are targeting the CME futures gap, which is around $20,000 to $21,000 right here. So that needs to be closed, right? And it perfectly aligns with making another higher low and then continuing to the upside. So our target is around $21,000 right here. Look at this, you are looking at absolutely beautiful risk to reward trade. If this bearish price action is going to be confirmed, this is an absolutely beauty. You want to be trading all the time with higher probabilities. The move is going to continue in a downwards pressure. However, if you want to be choosing this tight stop loss right here, you need to be waiting for some candlestick confirmation and then write it down. With Paradise Family VIPs, obviously we are not trading only Bitcoin but also altcoins as well, and we are updating them with our exit levels exactly. Once we are in a position, we are just keeping updating it. So we are having exact sell targets, we are having an exact stop loss, and we are just sharing our own trading strategy with them. And as I said already, if you want to be long-term profitable, you need to build your trading strategy about probabilities, about the liquidity levels, and that's the only thing which will keep you in the game for a long term, alright? And I'm not talking here about being lucky for 1-2 months, I'm talking about here being consistently profitable in terms of years, alright? And that is actually the hardest thing in day trading, just to survive, keep managing your portfolio like a professional, and that is exactly what we are doing with our Paradise Family VIPs. Right now, you know our basic idea for Bitcoin. We are waiting for the price action to continue to the downside, create a higher high, and then continue to the upside and visiting our medium time frame target, which is at around $43,000, but that will be updated in the future videos. So right now, I hope you enjoyed this analysis. This was Simon from MyCryptoParadise. Make sure you are subscribed in our free Telegram channels because we are putting there really quality content, also on Twitter. So make sure you click on the website and go there for free. And let me know in the comment section below, where did you buy Bitcoin for the last time? Have you bought it here at the top, here in the middle, or actually have you been buying it with us at $90,550? I'm really interested. and I will be reading through the comments. Also, if you have some extra questions, just hit up the comment section below. I will be reading personally the comments myself and answering all of them. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed it. It will help the algorithm. Clap yourself if you finished watching the video here until the end, because that means you are taking trading really seriously. And subscribe for the fresh new videos. I will see you next time. Cheers.